This is the song The Little Brown Bulls from northern Wisconsin. The song originated along the Wolf River, perhaps about 70-some years ago. It's a race between two logging teams, two yokes of cattle. It goes like this. Not a man on the river had McCluskey to fear as he swung his gourd stick o'er the big spotted steers. Young, strong, quick, and handsome, girded 8'3", said McCluskey, the Scotchman, they're the laddies for me. Then up came Bull Gordon when the rollway was full, and shouted, "Wah, hush!" to the little brown bulls. Short-legged and shaggy, girding 6'9", too light, said McCluskey, to handle our pine. Now 'tis 2 to the 1,000 our contract did call. The skidding was good down, the timber was tall. Said McCluskey to Gordon, to make the day full, I'll just skid 2 to 1 of your little brown bulls. Ah, no, said Bull Gordon, that you cannot do, although your big steers are the pets of the crew. I'll tell you, my boy, you'll have your hands full when you skid 1 more log than my little brown bulls. Well, the day was appointed, and soon it drew nigh, when for $25 our fortunes to try. All clear, bright, and cloudless the morning came round, when the boss and the scaler appeared on the ground. With a hoop and a holler, McCluskey came in view, with the big spotted steers, the pets of the crew, saying, "Chew your cuds well, boys, and keep your mouths full, and today we will conquer those little brown bulls." Then up came Bull Gordon with his pipe in his mouth, and the little brown bulls with a cud in each jaw. Said Sandy to Gordon, "We've nothing to fear, for we'll never be beat by the big spotted steers." Now at sundown that evening, our foreman did say, "Turn in, boys, turn in, you've enough for the day." All numbered and scaled, each man and his team, and we thought that we knew which had knocked down the bean. When supper was over, McCluskey did appear, with the belt he had made for the big spotted steers, and to make it he'd torn up his best mackinaw, as he was conducted according to the law. Then up jumped the scaler, said, "Hold on, you're wild. Your big spotted steers are behind by a mile. You've skidded 110 and no more, while Gordon has beat you by 10 and a score." How all the boys shouted, and McCluskey did swear, as he pulled out in handfuls his long curly hair, and said, "I'll just kill them and take off their skins. I'll dig them a grave and I'll tumble them in." Now here's to Bull Gordon and old Sandy John, and the biggest day's work on Wolf River was done. Now fill up your glasses and fill them up full, and we'll drink to the health of those little brown bulls. Singing which had knocked down the bean. The remark means this: the old custom of seeing which lumberjack was the highest kicker. We used to place a bean on a shingle stuck in the cracks of the logs, and the man that could kick the highest, which could knock down the bean from the highest point, was considered the champion. Figured all bets by who could knock down the bean.
Tony, you said this time when you sang it 2 to the 1,000, and when you wrote it down, you said 3 to the 1,000. I wouldn't know.
Well, it was 2 or 3 to the 1,000. I think there's 3 to the 1,000 probably the proper way it was supposed to be, because I don't think timber ever ran better than 3 to the 1,000 in northern Wisconsin, as near as I ever can remember. 3 logs to the 1,000 feet of timber. Sawed.